Today's video are all of my recent favorites. I'm excited to do a favorites video because I haven't done one in a while. It hit me the other day, so I thought, yeah, now is the time because we have some really fun, surprising new favorites. But what's not surprising is today's sponsor, Dossier. Long-term friend of the channel. You guys know I love Dossier. I wear my Dossier all the time. And you can get 10% off with my code MalloryB10. And if you're a new customer, they already have a welcome 20% off offer. So you can add my code MalloryB10 for 10% more off. In total, 30% off your entire order. But more about that later. Very first favorite is something that I had to sign up to get notified of it being back in stock, and as soon as I got notified, I nabbed it. By Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette. Everyone was raving about this. These shimmer shades are stunning. Mario tried to create a formula, according to what I read, that looks like a wet kind of glisten eye gloss effect, and I really feel like he nailed it. And the mattes in this eyeshadow palette are so buttery and so skin-like, just like his matte eyeshadow palette. That's what this formula is just like. Everything looks so much like skin, and I have not put it down. You have basically all of your shades that you need to create, from a daytime look to a smoky look, and you have this great shade here to serve as an eyeshadow base. So weird is it, they feel like powder. It's not like they feel thick and heavy. Some shimmer shades can feel pretty thick and heavy like, and these don't. They feel like powder eyeshadows. Here are the shimmer shades all by themselves. You can really see how wet and glossy they look. There's just something so special about them. And when I first saw this eyeshadow palette, I was like, they can't be like insane, right? But then Mario kept posting more makeup looks that just looked so beautiful. I mean, of course, these aren't crazy colors. The formulations are just so beautiful that you can really get a stunning look with just some basic neutrals, and I feel like he did such a good job. And if you have not used Mario's eyeshadow palettes before, I highly recommend the All Mattes eyeshadow palette. It is an absolute staple in my makeup kit for me or on other people and clients. And here are the matte shades swatched for you, and here are the shimmer shades. But it's an absolutely stunning go-to, whether you use just the mattes or just the shimmers are really nice. Just kind of tapped on the lid with some mascara. I mean, this eyeshadow palette, it is going to see some use in the coming months. I cannot put it down. It's really hard for me to use another eyeshadow palette right now. I did earlier today because I did a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing, but then I ended up having to use this shade right here on top of everything. I'm telling you, it sneaks its way into every makeup look I create. The next favorite is the lip combo that I'm wearing. I recently purchased this lip liner. I can't put it down. I've been using it with nudes, and then this favorite that I'm about to say, oh, I got glitter there. It's like a really, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. Why not? Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Sandstone. So Sandstone is like the perfect deep burnt brown, you know, a little caramel in there. But with Charlotte Tilbury's Stoned Rose, I usually use Charlotte Tilbury's Hot Gossip for Stoned Rose, but since I purchased Sandstone, I was like, oh my god, this is the perfect lip liner for Stoned Rose. It's the duo combo that I have on right now. But there they are swatched on their own. At first it's like, ooh, that would be way too deep. But if you contour and blur out the lip liner first, if you blur out Anastasia Beverly Hills Sandstone and then apply Charlotte Tilbury's Stoned Rose over it, you guys know that I love creating lip combos. It is like one of my favorite things to do with makeup is like figure out how a lip liner can change a lipstick. I had to mention this lip combination because it is blowing my mind. Just like the amazing prices on Dossier. Every fragrance starts at $39, and every fragrance is inspired by its designer up to like $200-something counterpart. Wear time is incredible. I never get disappointed with my Dossier perfumes, like having, you know, little wear time. And you can smell amazing just like me for the holidays or any time with 3 of my current favorite fragrances from Dossier. Don't forget, you can get an extra 10% off on top of the 20% off on Dossier with my code MalloryB10. And for even more of a discount, select Catch at checkout, and you will get an extra 10% credit on every single order. The first fragrance that has been my favorite recently is Woody Oakmoss is inspired by Coco Chanel's Mademoiselle. And that is such a classic fragrance to me. This smells exactly like Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. When I think of the holidays, for some reason, I think of Coco Chanel Mademoiselle, and I think it's because it's like a really popular fragrance to give as a gift around the holidays. But girl, you can get it for $39 plus 10% off with my code MalloryB10. The top notes are bergamot, orange, and peach, and I love bergamot. It is one of my favorite notes in fragrances. The next fragrance that I have been loving is Ambery Cedarwood. This is inspired by Terry Mugler's Alien, and if you're not familiar, Alien is like a really, really edgy type of fragrance. It is like Angel's Dangerous sister or something. It really like hits you in the face in like the best way possible. Ambery Cedarwood smells exactly like Terry Mugler's Alien. Top notes are mandarin, cardamom, and orange blossom. I love cardamom in fragrances. It's so good. It's so good. And it lasts so long. Last fragrance I want to talk about is Ambery Sage. This is inspired by the iconic Tom Ford Effing Fabulous. We're not trying to get demonetized right now. Top notes of Ambery Sage are bitter almond, sage, and lavender. And with my skin chemistry, it smells blonde woods and bitter almond come out more once this fragrance has settled down. But Ambery Sage is the perfect, like, edgy, spicy fragrance. Dossier fragrances make great gifts, and you can get free shipping on every order of 3 fragrances or more, plus you automatically get 25% off when you order 3 fragrances or more. And you can also, again, use my code MalloryB10 for an extra 10% off Dossier, and then select Catch. Don't forget that step at checkout to get 10% credit on every single order at Dossier. Thank you so much, Dossier, for sponsoring today's video. I will have the fragrances that are my current favorites below. They are perfect for cold weather. The next current favorite that I absolutely cannot put down is a blush, and it is actually pretty surprising because it's a brand that I don't own much of. It's Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals Blonzer in the shade Kiss of Rose has been such a go-to for me. It is the blush that I have on today. Their blonzers are beautiful because it's the perfect mix of a blush shade with the depth and warmth of a bronzer. When you, what is that called? Drape. I love to drape. When you drape, it all looks so seamless, and you can skip the bronzer, honestly, because there is so much warmth in the blonzers, and the formula is so creamy. It's almost like a powder to cream the way it goes on. I like to use a dense blush brush with the blonzer. I started out with a stippling brush, but you get much more payoff and glow when you use something that's shaped like this in the density of just a regular blush brush. This is a Rephr 05. I love this for blush and bronzer. Do you see the sheen on this? And Kiss of Rose is such a good winter shade. You can obviously see it on my cheeks, but there it is, swatched on my hand. It's so, so beautiful. And again, like I said, it's the perfect mix of blush and bronzer. Some Bare Minerals products do break me out, but their blonzers do not. I own another shade, but Kiss of Rose is just, I cannot put it down. And then with this lip combo, Sandstone and Stoned Rose, I can't get over it. The next favorite is actually a technique that I've been loving to do, and you're about to see how I do that. It is random glitter placement. So if you've watched me for any amount of time, Helen, then you know I love glitter. I feel like glitter really adds a lot of happiness to makeup. So if you don't like glitter, no worries, but if you do, listen up. This is the perfect way to get a dose of glitter in such a fun and edgy way without it being a little too much. Well, in my opinion anyway. Today used Lemonhead LA's Crystal Tokyo to show you the application, but the random glitter placement is, I've just started doing this. It was kind of like an accident because I wasn't sure how I wanted to apply glitter that day, you know, and so I just started, and then I realized, okay, this isn't looking right. So then I just made sure to randomly place the glitter around the entire portion of the eye. So from the inner corner to the outer corner, just make sure that you apply random bits of glitter all the way around the eye, and then just get the most beautiful shift no matter where you turn your head, what direction, look down, look up. You just have this beautiful sparkle of something there. And you can use this technique with any glitter that you own. I love Lemonhead LA glitters because I have very sensitive eyes and sensitive skin, and their glitters have never, ever, ever hurt my eyes or made my eyes swell or felt like they were cutting my skin when I was rinsing them off, and they last and don't budge, but you still have work time. So I really, really love Lemonhead LA glitters. That's that on that. You can also do this with a glitter liner or something, you know, you prefer. I like to use tiny little application brushes. This is from Essam. This is the brush that I used today to apply Crystal Tokyo, and it is the perfect little detailer brush to place random bits of glitter. I just love this technique. Again, I love glitter, period. It's not a glitter favorite, it's just the technique. Next favorite is a recent purchase, and I can't stop using this. It is the Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio. Now, here's the thing. I do love this shade. It's actually really similar to Kiss of Rose. I might have to swatch them side by side. Kiss of Rose is a little bit warmer, but they're still in that like deep burnt peach shade family. I haven't even taken this off yet. Cream highlight in the center has just absolutely blown my mind since I purchased this. It's what I'm wearing today. This layered over the cream is so exceptionally beautiful. This is the cream by itself. Here is the powder by itself and the blush by itself. I just think that this is such a really flattering trio. What I love about the highlight is it gives you like a mirror like shine. It's not shimmery. It looks like you've actually kind of like gotten a little sweaty outside, but in a pretty way. But here's the trio together. Oh, here is Kiss of Rose, and here is Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio Blush. Anyway, I think that this is such a boring looking type of face palette, but it is so stunning on. Like if I saw this in the store and I didn't play with it, I would go, ugh. But I'm so glad I ordered it kind of blindly, and I haven't been able to put it down. And I really, really need Natasha Denona to come out with this cream by itself because this is limited edition. The other cream highlight that I use up a lot are the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminates. The Illuminate side, I use those up pretty quickly. Next favorite is a setting spray. Now, it takes a lot for a setting spray to really wow me because I really love my Patrick Ta Glow Mist setting spray. I love the Pixie by Petra Glow Mist spray. Those are great for dry skin and just refreshing the makeup. It's great for prepping the skin for an extra boost of moisture. I don't like to really prime my skin unless I'm priming my skin with skincare. I think skincare is key when priming the skin for makeup application. You can use a primer if that's the way you like to do it. It is fun sometimes to boost the moisture in your skin and boost whatever, or just spray something on your skin that makes a little bit of a difference. But if you're paying a lot for a foundation, the foundation should do the work after a proper skincare application. All that being said, I have been so blown away by a setting spray. It is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip and Refresh Spray. I really enjoy spraying this on my skin before makeup application if I have an extra dry day, and then I press it into my skin almost like another layer of skincare. And I love spritzing this on between layers of my makeup. So after I've applied my cream products, I will spray my face down and then let that set and then go on to my powder products and then spray that down, and I feel like it really gives me just such a moisturized, I've used it today, a moisturized finished look. And you can use this throughout the day to freshen your makeup. Just feels nice. Like not all setting sprays feel the same to me. Some are like, ooh, and they feel like they're tightening your skin. I will say this sort of complaint is some of the spritzes will come out kind of large, and it can create dotting. Like that was a spot, hopefully the camera picked up. Oh, that's a spot. If you don't press this into your skin with any setting spray that does this, it can cause dotting and freckling, so you don't want to do that. So just go ahead, it won't disturb your makeup. Spray this on, press it in with your beauty blender to finish off your makeup, and you are good to go. And there's no fragrance. It's just a really good setting spray. I'm currently editing this and I realized that I didn't film an outro. It just ended. I hope you enjoyed this classic current faves. It was super fun to film because of all the new stuff I've been testing out. Miss Helen is on me. I think I don't feel well. Pretty sure I have the flu. So she's keeping me company. Like, I cannot put her down. She will not go down. And I have a new monitor so my glaucoma eyes can see. So a lot of good updates as well as not feeling well. That's all right. If you are a member, I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's holiday vlog. And if not, I will see you soon. There's some extra content coming out this week for the channel. And I hope you guys are enjoying your day and seeing Miss Helen in her favorite sweater. She loves this Joy sweater.
All right.